David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
So as we've seen them from that operation, we were pretty fucked up after that attack on Sarif Industries, and you know, our internal organs were pretty much damaged beyond repair. You know, we've had limbs replaced. You know, we've had loads of stuff replaced. We've got all these like cybernetic implants, prosthetic arms and stuff in order to like keep us alive and save us after that brutal arse whooping that we just received from that bloke. So it's 6 months after the attack now. We're still working at Sarif Industries. We're finally going back to work after all the work that's been done.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been tough on everyone these past
and I think I might be on the wrong floor. Or is it this room? I'm not going to try hacking the doors. Yeah, we're on the wrong floor. Damn it. Let's go downstairs.
That's why I make it a point to fight through the stress and try to finish the work.
So they took Megan. We don't know why they took Megan. We're going to be filled in a bit more on the plot. And
why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away? Doesn't he remember the last attack?
You can't compare the two. Those guys were obviously military. These ones are just vandals.
Vandals with guns and bullets that kill people.
Look, David cares about his people, but he needs to protect his client's interests. Don't worry, I'm sure he's got a plan.
So those guys are saying there's a bit of a problem going on outside at the minute, but we're going to learn more about that soon. So Pritchard, the bloke who's a bit of an arsehole, but he's the tech genius, we're going to go see him now to deal with this flashing of our HUD implants there.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
So we have two conversation options. We can be angry about what he just said, or we can choose to ignore it. And if you hover over these, you can see what you're going to say. So, since the last attack resulted in the kidnapping of my girlfriend, I'm going to be very angry at that comment.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's got to be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough...
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican Town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
Threatening with violence. So now we're going to go meet up with David Sarif on the helipad. So as you can see, now we've got our HUD implants, we can start seeing stuff. So we can see our health on the top left. So the 100 with the top bar is our health, and then there's like an armor or shieldy bit underneath, but we don't have that yet. And also underneath that we've got 2 battery icons, which are currently full green batteries. That's kind of like our energy levels for our special abilities. Bottom left we've got the radar HUD. So we've got some green arrows which are friendly NPCs. We've got some like circles with lines pointing out of them, which are security cameras, so like that one there. And you'll see as well that some of them, so that security camera that's currently north, assuming you guys can see that, it is fairly small, that HUD, is greyed out the things that are currently north of me in the bottom left there. So that just indicates that they're on a different floor to us, so we don't need to be too concerned about enemy targets on different floors. But these 3 guys, the guy that's walking past me here, these 2 guys, they're bright green, they're on the same floor, they're friendly. Hostiles are obviously sharp as red.
How close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
So yeah, hostiles are red. I'm not sure if there's any other colours. I think civilians might be yellow or something.
Don't spread rumors, Dabel. Sorry, sir. As if working so much wasn't bad enough.
So let's go outside. So this is Farida. She's going to be our pilot. So she was mentioned during the prologue. We're going to go introduce ourselves.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
So this conversation option will decide what he's going to give us to start the mission with. So if you're trying the pacifist, you obviously want the non-lethal, but screw it, we're going to murder people.
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways. But the labs themselves are pretty open. High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance? Or up close?
So again, this is going to decide whether we want a short-range weapon or a long-range weapon. So, we can have the combat rifle or the revolver. So, I'd personally go with the rifle.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies. And if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
So again, we're going to get some more tutorials about stuff we can do. As you can see on the HUD, we're going to see items that we can interact with that get highlighted by our eye implants. So we can see that we can interact with these lockers, we can investigate if there's anything nice in them. And there actually is. Painkillers. I'll grab those. So that's about it. So it's always worth looking in like lockers, drawers, that kind of stuff. Because you can find all kinds of interesting stuff.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis? What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
So we've pretty much everything we can do in this game. We can either go like the full-on approach, or we can be a stealth bastard. And I'm going to try and be a stealth bastard. Sneak up on this guy. We can either do a fatal one, a fatal finishing move like that, just absolutely murder him, or if you just press Q, you do a non-lethal takedown. We've got achievement unlocked, first takedown, and we've nicked his pistol, so we've got a short-range gun anyway. Now if we sneak around the side here, there should be a way that we can get up. So I can jump on here, then, whoops, fell down. There we are. Up here, like so. Now I can see on our HUD there are some guys over there. Now, there's quite a few guys, you can't really be asked fighting through them, so we're going to sneak up onto the roof to get a more covert entry. So generally the more covert routes generally involve a bit more puzzle solving and stuff, so as we can see that's probably not going to be safe to walk through. However, if we can move this box out of the way, there is a little path we can sneak down the side. Again, we don't want to walk in the fire because that will also burn us. We can throw a switch, that will turn off the electricity, make it safe to walk through the rest of the way. And somewhere around here, well, there's a dead man. So if we have a body that's either dead or unconscious on the floor, if we just kind of look at him, we can see if it's a dead body or if it's unconscious. So we can press E to search him. Maybe he's got some nice stuff. So he's got some remote detonated explosive devices, so we're going to call that C4, and a silent sniper rifle, which will be pretty sweet. Also, if we wanted to move the body, we can literally pick him up like a ragdoll, drag him around. So if we were trying to be really stealthy, obviously if one of the other NPCs that's walking around sees an unconscious or dead body on the floor, he's going to set off the alarms, alert his mates, call for help. So we kind of like want to drag the bodies into shadows or, you know, broom closets or something, just so their buddies don't find them.
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
So we just got an achievement called Ghost there, just for sneaking past that early part of the level. So if we drop down here, so we're now in the main shipping and receiving room. So there's quite a few guards that are patrolling around, and on our HUD we can see some grey arrows. So these are guys that are not aware of our existence, but if we piss them off, they will start to light up. So we sneak down here. What's this? Tranquilizer darts. I will quite happily take that. I don't actually have a tranquilizer gun though. So it's a question now. Do we want to? How do I get my? There we go. Tab. So tab brings up the options. We select the gun one. We're going to see all our inventory. We have a certain amount of inventory space available to us, so we're pretty much full already, but as we go through the game we can unlock a bit more space, which is these greyed out columns over here. So if I just drag stuff around, so the combat rifle is going to be our main weapon. So if I just click that, can I just press the number? Yeah, I can do, there we go. So click, press 2, click, press 3. I'm not entirely sure if the C4 pack is something I should be walking around with, because I'll probably end up blowing myself up with that. So let's go with that setup. So, do you have a silent sniper rifle? Can we take down these guys without being detected? Obviously, if they see one of their guys get shot, they're not going to be happy about that. There we go. Middle mouse button, the mouse wheel is the zoom. There's some kind of sawn-off shotgun over there. We might need to just go down and see if we can do some stealth takedowns. Might be the best option. So if we just drop down, not sure if there's anything interesting in here. I think standing up might not be the smartest option. There's a newspaper, I don't really care about reading that. A book, can read that. Sometimes you can get useful information or passwords written down somewhere. We could hack the terminal, but I don't have the hacking implant, so we can just read emails because this one's already logged in. That's not too much use to us. So we just have a little look inside here. There's something in. There we go, combat rifle ammo, revolver ammo, very nice. Okay. I've only got 2 shots of the pistol, that's not great. Okay, so looking at the HUD, we should be alright to sneak out because the guy nearest to us is looking the other way. Let's try and make our way around here. So if this guy hurries up... Oh shit! So obviously, oh shit! Oh my god, that was so shit! I just fucking shot him in the head by accident. Right, now we're gonna have to fight our way out of this one. Oh, hello. Hello, right. Reverse. God damn it, I need to get used to the controls again. Why can't I not press 5 to use the stims? Or did I use the stims? I'm not sure if he can actually shoot me here. There's a guy over on this side as well. Where is he?
You gonna die!
You're gonna die!
You heard it?
Oh, I can't get him from there. That's be a fucking masterful shot.
You're gonna learn!
There we go. Right, he's down. There we go. Should make our lives a bit easier. Where are you? Oh, he's behind that one. Okay. God, I'll shot you in the head, mate.
Out of fucking ammo.
Haha, you're out of ammo. Actually, so am I. Shit. Okay. I'll nick your gun. You've got absolutely nothing of interest. So if I just press E twice, so E to inspect the body and E will take all. That's a quick way of doing that. Sometimes they'll have things that you don't particularly care about, so maybe like knives or something. Also have money, which can be useful. Hello. There's a little ding. I think the ding may be because there's somebody nearby that may be slightly alerted to me. Anyway, so if we jump up, we need to come up the ladder. Yeah, there's guys that know I'm here, so I think they have managed to set off some kind of alarm somewhere. As we can see on the HUD, it does say alarmed on the side there. Now if I jump on here, there we go, jump in the vent. So I'm going to sneak around. Unfortunately, that little cock up with a shot has kind of screwed me over a bit there.